The war definitely has caused, a lot of suffering in Yemen. It has been 7 years of war, but we're still, adapting, learning to live with it. In the beginning, we were counting the days, and then we were counting the months, and then we were counting the years. And now it's the 7th year and we're not counting anymore. I'm not counting anymore, to be honest.
I have no other option. This is my destiny, to be a Yemeni and live in Yemen. At the beginning of the war, we said we cannot last for a week or 2 weeks without water, without food, without salaries, but we are still, now 7 years have passed and we are still living. It's a miracle.
Yemenis, they're strong. They're okay with the least. We're known to be, happy with the least. We're survivors. If I can say that, we're survivors. We learn to adapt, to live day by day. Yeah, we cannot, plan for the future, or we have to live in the moment.
After 7 years of the war, we got used to it. We do not feel any fear, or we feel that this is the war. The war in Yemen has affected every single Yemeni.
I pray and I say, please God, I hope this one day will be over. We're gonna go back to our normal lives. We don't wanna suffer from this anymore, you know what I mean? You have somebody who lost a son. You have someone else who does not get his monthly wage. You have someone else who doesn't have it that bad. The people are suffering because of poverty. This is the main cause, of people suffering here. Actually, the wages were low before the war. They're not logical in Yemen. And after the war, it gotten even worse. So that's the problem. It's not really about the food, because if you come to the supermarkets, there is plenty of food in there. The problem is with the money. It's with the poverty. People do not have money to buy food. That's the problem. Because, a lot of people get surprised when they see the supermarkets in Yemen. Oh, there's plenty of food in Yemen. Yes, there is, but people do not have money to pay for it.
We don't care about our life anymore. They have been killing us every day in our food and our water. We do not have water. We do not know even how we are still living.
What's even crazier is that the world is not giving us a lot of attention. How dare they do this? How dare they bomb a funeral with hundreds of people in there? So that's what's really upsetting, because, the world is not paying attention to Yemen. People are dying, and we have those tyrants. They have no mercy. They're killing people, and they do not even care about it. They're not even ashamed of it. I would like to ask the world one question. Why are you so careless? I want to hear more from people about Yemen. I want people to be more, caring. Germans, Americans, whoever you are, we're not representing our governments. You're not representing your governments. You're human beings. We're all human beings, and you know that we're suffering. You know that people are dying here. You know that we're being killed. So please, just say a word against this war. This is all what we're asking for. At least just say a word against this war.
يلا تمام. انا ارسل لك صوره.
I'm not normal like I used to be 7 years ago. I agree that I am not normal anymore like I used to be 7 years ago. Now I become more tense, more aggressive, more, nervous. In certain places that I know, this place, they keep bombing it every second day or every second week. Or I felt afraid in some places when I was, because I took them in a trip round Sana. So in certain places I felt, oh, this place, I should have avoided coming here.
During war, you just have to stay calm and learn to live in the moment, you know what I mean? Because you never know if you're gonna live the next day. So you're just gonna have to learn to adapt with it.
We have no other option. We cannot do anything. We couldn't do. Me as a father, I want to protect him. But how? What shall I do? For me, it's not, as I told you, I got used to it. But for kids, for women, they feel afraid.
Days where they bomb at night, you never know when will you be next. Will I be the next victim? Will I be the, you know what I mean? So you have to live with this fear whenever you hear the air strikes, the air, you know, the jets flying over. It's definitely scary.
People feel afraid about the bombings, the planes. This is the only threat that we are fighting. In addition to food, to living, it is the economic situation that is very bad in Sana'a and all areas under control, all areas all over Yemen.
You cannot wait and live waiting for this war to end. You just gotta, you know, live with it because it's happening. One day it's going to end, but you have to live your life. I cannot stop my life, you know, because of the war. Like I have to keep going. I can't waste 7 years of my life. So this is why I honestly stopped counting the years or the days or the months. I just, learned to live with the war, adapt. Honestly, like we're tired and we're kind of angry, like deep inside, we're tired and angry because of what we had to go through, because of waking up to bad news, like somebody died, they killed someone, somebody got murdered, somebody, it's just chaotic and it's exhausting. It's exhausting to your soul to hear this news on a daily basis. This is why, honestly, personally, like I can't stand news anymore.
People are cooperative in Yemen. People are very cooperative in Yemen. For instance, today, if I don't have food, I can call any of my neighbors. I say, I don't have food. They will bring me food.
I'm sure this war will come to an end. I am sure it's going to come to an end, and we just got to stay resilient during the war. It's been 7 years and we can do more. Yemenis are survivors and we're strong people. We grew up with the least, you know what I mean? We're not spoiled. We know how to fight. We know how to live with basic life essentials. I believe Yemen's future is promising, and I remain hopeful. I remain hopeful. It's going to take time. We all know it's going to take time. It might take years, but one day Yemen is going to be, you know, what it deserves to be.